Hey guys, it's Concon here. Today we're doing the Pharaon Temple. I'm going to show you a walkthrough through all the different treasures and all the different puzzles. Some of them might be tricky, so if you're watching this video, you can just follow along with me and see how we're doing it. So I'm starting right from the beginning, from the Stilled Pharaon wetlands before we actually get to the temple, because there are some treasure chests on the outside that you can collect first. So I'm going to not show all the fights here because, you know, you should know how to defeat most of these things by now. So I'm going to just quickly run through here. The first treasure chest is on the left-hand side. If you keep sticking to the left, you'll see it behind these plants. You can't miss it. It's right there. After you pick up this one, we're going to head up here and we're going to go to the left. And we're going to keep progressing to the left after you take out these enemies. I recommend getting this electric keys and going ahead and learning it too. So we're going to go to the left here. We're going to just jump across. You'll see there is a chest to the north of us in that little area above. I'm just going to jump across here and get into that area. You will have to defeat that frog that is singing and making rain. You have to defeat that frog. So make sure you kill this frog. At the same time, you can also open up the chest here and get some milk. Get some milk here and kill the frog. And then once you've done that, you can go ahead and proceed to the right-hand side. You'll see the rain has stopped. Now you're going to need to light these torches. You'll see there is one on this platform right here. Use anything like Ignizol, which you just light the torch just like this. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to proceed to the south, jump across these little palm trees. You'll see there's another torch over here. Go ahead and light this one just like this. And then there'll be another torch to the right-hand side. So we're going to keep proceeding this way. There's a torch here. There's also a web that is blocking this treasure chest at the bottom, so we're going to light the torch and burn this so that the chest is accessible from the bottom. Once you can open up the chest, you'll get yourself a golden egg, and then you can proceed to the right here where there is another torch which you can go ahead and activate like this. And then we're just going to proceed to the doorway that is going to be to the top right where you'll find a bunch of torches. So kill everything in your way, make your way here. There is a waypoint to go ahead and collect. You'll see there are 6 torches that are currently lit with flame. Your job here is to turn them off, but as soon as you use something like water, it's going to turn off. You need to use Drippy Tune, the frog, that same frog that makes it rain. Summon that as your echo, and it should turn everything off, just like this. And then you can enter here, and you're just going to climb your way to the top. There will be a new NPC that you see on the left here, the little I-beam thing. You can kill it and learn it as an echo. It basically turns anything to stone or something, I think. It's kind of a weird one. In this room here, you need to electrify these green crystals. So you can use the same enemy that we have in this room here. Now, these crystals are on a timer, so you're going to have to do this quickly. So you'll see, you just jump to the right-hand side here. If you hold Y, you can summon it at a distance and hit that crystal over there and get all 3, and the doorway will open. Now you'll be outside the temple in this area over here. Now there are a few entrances to get inside here. I recommend going this way first. You can follow me. There are multiple ways to do this in different orders, so you're not really set to doing it a specific way, but if you follow me, it's going to make it a lot easier to follow the rest of the video, because I might do rooms earlier on and you might do them later and miss them entirely. So here we're going to go down to this ladder over here. We're going to go into the temple from this angle. You'll see there's a chest right there on the right hand side. We're going to get to that one. We jump down this platform and we're going to use 2 beds. So I'm just going to use 2 beds, and then I'm going to use the spider that basically makes the webs so that you can climb up it like this. Then I'm going to use the spider with the webs on this side again, and we have to take out this plant. You can use it however you want. You can use Link's arrows. You can shoot these electric things at it by holding Y until it like shocks and dies. Place the spider down, climb the web, and go ahead and get the chest. That's how I did it. There's probably 1,000 ways to do it as well. So we're going to keep proceeding here. You're going to have to use a web here. You can't just fall because you'll fall into nothingness. I'm going to place another web. I have to go a little bit lower, place a new web on the right, and then from here, I can make the jump to the right-hand side, quickly go up here, place another web, kill the other one, and just climb up here to progress out into this room. In this room, you're going to have to play a little bit of a weight system. So I recommend finding these statues, these big things, or using boulders or anything like massive. Place them like this. We don't need this big thing at the top here. Just 2 of them should be fine. You can jump on top, jump over, and then here you can use a spider to climb up, or you can use the water blocks. It's up to you. So climb up here and go into the main room, and here you can press the button to open up the actual entrance to the Pharaon Temple. Now in this room here, there are a few doorways, but before we explore around here, we're going to grab this waypoint, and then we're going to exit the temple here, and we're going to go to the right hand side here, just past this plant. So go around here. You'll see in the little plants thing here, there is like a ladder downwards. We're going to go through this one here. You're going to bait this enemy to follow you. Then you're going to use a bomb or a shark or something to attack it directly from behind anything underwater, just to the back of it to kill it. Then you can go open up this chest like this, get yourself 50 rupees, and we're going to proceed onwards to the left and up here. So go through here, jump up, just here. In this room, you have the electric crystals that you have to light up again. So jump on this like platform over here. I almost jumped to my death. Jump on this one here, and then you're gonna hold Y to send this at a distance, engage that one, and then try get that other one over there. We're gonna actually have to try move onto the platform that's closest to us here. So go onto this one, keep these things lit up here because they're just gonna start flashing to turn off. So, and then we can just hold in Y and shoot it at that one, just like this. And then we're gonna jump over to those platforms just next to that one on the right here. So boom, boom, this one goes up, and we go across into this room over here where we can go open up another treasure chest to get the dungeon map, which will reveal all the rooms that you may not have explored yet. It's going to come out this doorway at the top right. We're done with this one. All good. Now from here, we're going to basically cover the rest of the dungeon. So we're going to start here with the bottom left door. In this room here, you don't have to fight the keys. If you already fought it, we can just skip it and go through here. There's going to be a bit of a darkness to this room here. I recommend holding Ixnol. Just makes it easier to see. Now, in this area, there is a doorway that we're going to unlock later. We'll come back for it, so don't worry about that. We're going to go down this way, down to the south of the water, and then we're just going to dodge the spikes, and we're going to go through this doorway right here. We're going to go south first. We're going to be in this room a couple times to go different directions, but let's solve this one first. Here, you're going to try step on this button the exact same time that thing steps on the button. So as you guys step on the button, as it goes blue, both sides have to be activated at the exact same time for those buttons to work. And then you can go through the doorway on the right, collect this waypoint. Now in this room, you're going to take the little, doorway in the water. So swim through the water, take the door out here, and you can see this takes us outside again. And we can go to the right, and you'll see there is another doorway that is blocked by spider webs, which are broken by fire. So use fire next to it, go through it, and in this room, you'll see we have another double button press up. So a nice cool trick is that if you use that same thing that bounces like this, as soon as it touches the one button, you jump on the other one, it solves the problem. So using that as an echo helps a lot in this case. Otherwise, you'll have to find another way to, to use another kind of object or animal or something. In this room, we'll be fighting an electric Wizrobe. I recommend just using Link's form and shooting it with an arrow every single time it teleports. You can only hit it with one arrow at a time. This is the quickest way to take it out, honestly. The other echoes are just annoying because they take too long or the thing teleports or shocks them. In this room, you can collect a waypoint here immediately, just like this. And then you're going to go ahead and use Ignazol to light it up here. I'm just showing so I can show you as much of the path as I can, because otherwise it's going to be very dark for you guys to see anything. Also, you can light these torches in the room. If you light every single one, you can actually light up the entire room so that you can see everything. And then just go ahead and follow me as I progress here. Now, we're not going to take this ladder to the north. We're just going to leave that for now because that goes to an area we've already explored. We're actually going to go down here to the south. So you'll follow me here. You'll see there is a locked door over there. We're actually going to go down this ladder that you see at the bottom, that bottom ladder, the one that was in the dark. So in this area, you're going to be in the water here. You're going to go all the way down to the bottom right. You're going to move the rock, kill the fish, move the other rock so that you can get into this room. You can move the rock by holding X or pressing X to move it. In here, you're going to fight the jellyfish, get rid of the jellyfish, and you're going to go to the top left here. So you'll see there is a water current that's going to be blocking you. You will have to aim at that thing and lift it out of the way so that you can use that pathway later. But first, you want to go up here to the very top left. You'll see if you make water bridges or anything to climb, you can go ahead and get 50 rupees from this chest, and we can swim down all the way to the bottom. You can't go through there. You have to go back this way, the way that you came. Go up here, take the underpath, and like this, now that that thing's out of the way, you can swim up here and reach the ladder to exit into the next area. All right, now you can go ahead and follow me. We're going to use the torch to light up and show you the way. You'll see we can move the rock that's immediately to our right, where we have a crystal. We have to ignite it or light it up or charge it. Charge it is probably the right word. Light that one over there near the door, and then we're going to go to the back room at the top and then light these three. It's going to unlock 2 different doors. We're going to go through that one on the left. So jump down here. We're going to go to the left. So follow me. In this room, you probably have one puzzle that's probably stumped a lot of people, and probably the most confusing one is because you have another dual button setup where you have to press a button at the top left and the top right. You're going to get a table and place a table on each one of these because we're going to desummon the tables at the same time. and it's going to make whatever's on top of them fall at the exact same time. So put a table on each one, and essentially now what you're going to do is get these rocks. Now I'm going to put it higher on the staircase here, just like this, and then I'm going to go lower than it, and I'm going to select it, and I'm going to hold X so that I can drop it on top of this table like that. And then you're going to do the exact same thing with a rock from this side. I'm going to grab this one since it's higher than me, so it's easier to place on the table. Drop it like this. And now when you hold the ZR, like your right trigger, you can go ahead and desummon your echoes, which removes the tables and makes those rocks fall down on the buttons at the same time, opening up the door in front of you, as well as the door on the left. We're going to take the one on the left first because there's a chest in here. Go ahead and grab this and open up the chest. You'll also notice to the south, there's a door that you can pull open, which you can also use, but I'm going to go ahead and continue to the right here, and you can go back to that other door that we opened up here, and this will lead to the boss chamber. So go ahead, grab the waypoint here because we'll be teleporting here later. So from this location, we're going to now go ahead and teleport to where we can get the key. So for you, that's going to be at this waypoint over here. Make your way to this waypoint, and we're going to proceed. Basically, we're going to backtrack a little bit. So we're going to go through this room over here. Keep heading to the northwest. You're going to go here through the water and then immediately left, and then through the water again. There is a plant waiting for you to fight. Go ahead and take this plant out, destroy it just like this. And we're going to go ahead and go to the left, and we're going to go up this ladder just like this. And from this ladder here, we're going to do a little bit of a weight thing again. So we're going to place those statues, those heavy ones or heavy rocks, anything, boulders, just to make the weight go down so that this thing raises all the way. Hit the button, use link form if you have to, just hit it so that it goes orange. It should open up these gateways blocking the chest at the top there, as well as the one you're trapped in. And now you can go ahead and take this ladder and go ahead and open up that chest. Nice and simple. Cool. Now we got a small key, which is great. That's what we need. Now we're going to go ahead and go up this ladder. This brings us into this room with more of these things. You can dodge their eye beams, make sure they're not looking at you, or just dodge when they shoot at you. It's actually kind of simple to fight them. From here, we're actually going to go to the doorway on the right-hand side. So just progress to the right. We're just going to go across here, fight that thing, go through this doorway on the right here. And in this room, we can now open up this locked door, so we can go and get the treasure chest that's inside here. You will have to fight this NPC, and bonus, if you use these things that I'm using right now, this fight is a bit of a joke because you can just keep pressing the summon key and you will win without even moving. And then we're going to exit the room. We're going to go to the left, and you're just going to go to the pathway that is at the bottom left over here. So just over the web and through this blue doorway. This will take us outside again, and we can defeat these enemies over here. And you'll see there's some statues over here. Behind the second statue is a doorway. Just move it out the way, go through the doorway. And inside here, we have a crystal puzzle. So you'll have to destroy the box on the right, place like something that you can jump on here. And we're going to use the buzz blob, and we're going to shoot it in between these two so that it turns on those two crystals, and aim at an angle here to shoot the crystal on the far right. This will make a chest appear, and you can go ahead and open up the chest to get yourself another small key for another room that we're going to go ahead and access. Now this room, we're going to go to this waypoint over here. So make your way to that waypoint. From this waypoint here, you can go ahead and follow me as we just go along here. So just keep up with me here. We're going up the ladder, and then we're going to go across this puzzle over here. So we have a weight statue puzzle thing, I guess. So you just put down the weight so that we go all the way down. You will have to move the one on the edge so that they're like that. Then you can use something to climb, like the tarantula, and go through here. Open up the door, go down the ladder into this room. You will see we can grab a waypoint. Then we can go through the room, and you'll see there's a chest inside this room. Or technically it's another like little boss fight thing, you know, another mini fight. This time you can take out those two of them, the ones that are like green, you can destroy with that same mechanic like this, very simply. But the others, you will need to use bombs, like use the bomb fish. When they eat the fish, they will explode, and it will make them like knock out so that they just fall over, and then you just have to attack them or use something that can attack them at that little pink button ball thing. And that is how you're going to defeat them. So it's quite a simple fight, really. It's just a matter of dealing with the heads one at a time. Then you can open up the chest that will appear on its body to get the big key, right? Once you've got the big key, you'll see I do have a treasure chest that's missing. Before we go to the main room, we're actually going to go to this one over here. So warp to that location. You're going to follow me here to the left. We're going to go through here. Like I said, we have a little bit of backtracking to do because of the doorway that we didn't hit before, which is going to be to the right this time, and then south. So down here, there's a plant in the way. We're going to deal with the plant. Once that plant's dead, we're going to go here. You'll see there's a door just above me that is locked. I have to just open it and then go through it. and this will take me to another area that has a chest which is got a golden egg. Cool. And now we're ready to take on the boss. Go to the boss room. This is not really a difficult boss per se. Maybe mechanically it can be a bit frustrating because you have to hope your echo is accurate. And we're going to be using the electric Wizrobe. Essentially, this is a spider boss. It hangs on the wall here, and you have to ignite the 3 crystals on it at the same time to bring it down off of the wall. So you have to make sure a Wizrobe is attacking all 3 and gets them down. Once it does come down, you can go ahead and attack its eye. That's the only part that you can damage is its eyeball, so make sure that's the part you're damaging. And then it will climb up on the wall again and repeat this process. It will sometimes summon, you know, like these webs on the ground that you can burn to get rid of. It's also going to summon these balls that are going to be enemies if you let them spawn. You'll have to fight them. Eventually, the boss does come down and it starts chasing and it runs towards you. You just have to make it run into a wall or do a grab like this. And then you can just use the crystals, the electricity on the crystals in it. So as soon as it's down like that, I'm just using those buzz blobs. And then once it fell down here, you just kind of just smack it with something, let it do damage, or go into link form and do your own damage. Essentially, it's just going to repeat this process like once or twice, going through these 2 different phases, and then you'll eventually win. And that is how you can beat this temple. I hope this video helps you, and thank you guys so much for watching.